Today we have seen really our first red day since the election over a week ago. Is this time to panic? Is the local top in, or is this run going to continue? We're going to break all of that down for you in this video today. And most importantly, I have a trade on the table I am going to take. After seeing the recent successes of Peanut, of ACT, there is another newer cultural coin that has really just blown up over the last month that I am going to take a trade on during this dip. So you guys need to look out for that in this show. Let's jump into it. Like the video, subscribe down below for more every single day and every week here on In the Game regarding crypto gaming, AI, meme coins, and more. And a big shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have FUNTICO, we have Moon Tropica, Epic War, Ledger, FOMO, and all of our exchange partners down below in the description. And I want to give a massive shout out to one of our newest sponsors here on the channel, which is FUNTICO. So FUNTICO, we actually have they've sponsored the show in the past, and they've made great strides, and they're actually leading into their TGE here in the coming months. But it is a full-fledged gaming ecosystem and one of the biggest Telegram gaming ecosystems right now, as you see here with the Lucky Fanatics. You can actually jump into Telegram right now. They're giving out right now 1 million Lucky Fanatics, the first 1 million Lucky Fanatics with a $10,000 raffle. But typically speaking, they've been giving out about $100,000 every single month on their tap to earn ecosystem, which is Lucky Fanatic. They also have different tournaments across multiple games. As you scroll down here, you can see their different games. You can play the demos, you can play now, and they also have some upcoming games as well. So FUNTICO strives to be one of the up and coming and also top tier gaming ecosystems in the space. So if you guys aren't already playing Lucky Fanatic, and we're also going to be doing some pretty cool things. I think we'll orchestrate some tournaments here for you guys as well. So links down below in the description, and a big shout out to FUNTICO, as we're going to be working very close with them over the next few months. Now, let's jump into the main content of the show. And as we're talking about, like, is the local top in? Well, we have the 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗚 NFT collection. Yes, NFT. But we actually see 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗚 partnering up with McDonald's. They're actually going to be having their own limited edition McCafe 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗚 holiday cups. So as you see here, they actually look pretty good. 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗚 is definitely the brand that this would work with, just given the art style. So honestly, awesome to see for the NFT space. Do I think that NFTs are going to make a crazy comeback? No, but seeing 𝗛𝗛𝗥𝗚 on a McDonald's cup, I'm going to definitely grab one. I'll put it back there next to my pudgy in the background. As well, we had a weird speech from 𝗟𝗓𝗔𝗓 today, which kind of, he seemed to give his last ditch effort. He said he was like backing up his, he was saying he was misguided and waste of resource on his assault on crypto, while simultaneously making an impotent attempt to defend his agenda. It looks like 𝗟𝗓𝗔𝗓𝗏's on his way out. Now that is bullish news for us crypto degenerates on its own. So that is just great to see. And look, we are seeing a pullback, 4% on the daily, probably so many leverage longs in the market that this had to happen, right? I've seen on the timeline, a lot of people had their positions liquidated overnight, stuff like that. So I do think this is healthy, and this is just par for the course. If we were to look even at the yearly charts here, we grind up, we grind down. And this is, we're not just going to be up only for, the time. It's not just going to be never going down again in Bitcoin's history just because Trump's in office. We have favorable crypto. We have meme coins getting listed on Coinbase, etc. So we still have to look out at this market climate and understand that things are still going to be a bit rocky. So, my thesis, it still remains. And we're going to talk about meme coins here in a few minutes, but I am still very bullish on utility coins. Eventually, the utility coins will have their day, but it's going to take some catalysts, right? We have to see some things come through the door to have this happen. And actually, Elio tweeted this graphic here. Let me find it. I think it's this one. As AI and meme coins, they're taking up 50% of the total market and mind share currently of crypto. So what does that leave for gaming currently? Not much, right? The rest of the sectors are fighting for 50% of the mind share, while AI and meme coins are taking up the other 50%. Kind of a rough situation. However, I am still bullish gaming because there are multiple games coming up on the horizon and multiple tokens that could shock the market. And one thing you have to dial into in the gaming market more than anything, when you're looking at the gaming token landscape versus other niches, there are real cult communities behind meme coins, behind AI, behind blockchain specifically. Bitcoin maxis, there's even Ethereum maxis, there's Solana maxis, etc. But you need to find communities in gaming that have cult communities. And it shouldn't be as hard as it sounds, because gaming, look, there's cult fan bases behind CSGO, behind Call of Duty, Valorant, Fortnite. These are all communities. They're all cults behind these games, and they would go to war for their favorite game. You need to find those communities out there, and there are plenty of examples. There's Moon Tropica, there's Superverse, there's Nakamoto Games, etc. And also, there are some emerging cults, one of them being Avalanche. There's the Ronin cult. Honestly, Ronin is a cult community at the end of the day. Avalanche has done more for Web3 gaming in 2024 than 99% of projects and chains. It's not just the metrics you see on chain. We're here to help builders from A to Z and give them full support that they need. Nobody does it like Avalanche. And to be honest, they have a game that can dominate the West, and they have a game that can dominate the East. And to be quite fair with you, I think that they're going to have cult communities. As right now, if you go into Off the Grid, you see the same names. Like the people that are gravitating towards Off the Grid, it is a cult. Like, it is forming this following in Web3 currently that can't be denied. And when they run this up and actually put the token out there, that's when gaming's gonna run. So I see the question all the time, Johnny, I don't want a day where my gaming coins go up 30%, but then the next week they go down 5% a day and that 30%'s wiped away. Understand, trust me, I'm ready for this too. And what I think is when Off the Grid goes live with its mainnet and its token, I have been saying this for ages too. This is when liquidity is going to flow into gaming. This is when people are going to start seeing other gaming projects and say, well, if Off the Grid's token Gunzilla is 3 billion market cap, I believe this is undervalued. And that's when you're going to start seeing movement in the gaming markets. Over the last year and a half, the 4 catalysts have been Prime, Big Time, Mavia, and Pixels. Every one of them involved a token launch. So straightforward, very simple. Once Off the Grid comes with their token and mainnet, and we're really degenning, and imagine all of those skins. By the way, I have a skin guide, I have a beginner's guide on Off the Grid. You'll be able to trade those for monetary value. That's gonna shake up the space. We need speculation, we need tokens, we need liquidity, and we need things that we can actually get into the game and trade. And you see people making money. That's what draws people to meme coins. What is the appeal of memes? Memes, people see that there's no utility that these projects are looking to deliver you. It's like, here, we're looking to give you this big elusive roadmap. We're an AI protocol, or we're a game. You have deliverables behind that, right? Well, people like memes because there's no deliverables. And on top of that, on your timeline, you're seeing, oh, this guy just made $100,000 on a stupid meme coin because Elon tweeted something, right? And that's the FOMO that it brings you into. People started playing Axie Infinity, Pegaxi, DeFi Kingdoms last cycle because guess what? People were making money in those games. That is the biggest draw. It's like the marketing in crypto. They say the term is price is the best marketing. And that is the facts, right? And now Off the Grid's doing these daily $3,000 tournaments. That's very bullish for Off the Grid, and also very bullish for Avalanche. Avalanche also has MapleStory, and that's what I think can dominate the Asian market, while at the same time Off the Grid dominates the Western market. So very bullish on Off the Grid. If we are Off the Grid, MapleStory, and Avalanche. If we look at Avalanche currently, it's down 7% today. So if you feel like you've been missing this, I think Avalanche is an amazing buy at these prices. Also, Nakamoto Games I had mentioned as a cult community because they are. And you want to buy cults. Prime is a cult community. Moon Tropica is a cult community. WAGMI Games is a cult community. These things, Ronin is a cult community. These things have crazy followings behind them. Even Wilder World has a cult community. Nakamoto now at $1.04, down 12% on the daily. If we look at this monthly chart, it's gotten as high as $1.30 here. And I think that that's easy levels to hit, given the fact that they're continuously pushing updates. They just had their first game go live on the App Store with the 8-ball next game. They also have Dawn of the Damned 2.0. This gives me like Dawn of the Dead vibes, obviously. It's like a zombie type of survival type of game. Get ready for AAA gameplay, stunning high-end graphics, and a storyline that will pull you right in. And one thing I think you're front-running if you're getting involved with Naka specifically is the Taan narrative. Like, Taan isn't really doing anything right now. And the next time that Taan takes off, well, Nakamoto Games has been building in the Telegram ecosystem for over 2 years. So you're literally in one of the first incumbents of the Telegram ecosystem with Nakamoto Games. So that is very bullish in my opinion. And for those, like, gaming is not dead. We have Off the Grid thriving. We have Super Champs running it up with their Season 1. Season 2 is now live. Their token launch is coming up. Racket Rampage and Bullet League are super fun. They're one of the only mobile games that I jump into consistently within crypto specifically, because I don't play Web 2 games. Who plays Web 2 games? We're degens around here, you know? We have Off the Grid, we have Super Champs, and also InfiniGod's bringing in a $1.3 million seed round led by seed phrase Grail, Julio, Seleni Capital, the founder of MoonPay, and Lizard Labs leading this round. That is at an 80 mil FDV, so this is going to launch quite high, and I'm really excited because we've been telling you guys for months to farm these airdrops, both for Super Champs and InfiniGods. So just very bullish there. We have My Pet Hooligan, Pirate Nation, lots of great games out there doing amazing things. We have Parallel Colony coming up in Q1 2025, their upcoming AI game. So look, gaming isn't dead, funding for gaming isn't dead, but the attention sphere right now is a little bit. And that's just transparent, right? I can love gaming and this niche all I want, but that's not going to change the fact that right now that is just not where money is being made. And at the end of the day, we are participating in cryptocurrency, right? Nobody really cares about what they care about. How much money can I make? And that is where we're at in the cycle right now. And as you know, these memes are dominating, AI is dominating, and with the state of AI, most of these projects are basically meme coins. Like, I think that Elio's thesis there is amazing because half of these AI coins in the market right now don't do anything. And if you want to bet on like a cult AI coin, I'd look at 𝗕𝗟𝗃. But right now, like, I'm so focused on memes. And if you're not focused on memes, you are legitimately missing out on cash. And I know that we're all here to make money in the cryptocurrency industry. That is why you invest dollars, not to see it stagger for the whole bull market. You want to be in on narratives that are hot. So, like, I just implore you, do not fade memes. If you're still fading memes after this week, we've seen Coinbase list Pepe and Whiff. Robinhood listed Pepe. We have Binance listing Peanut, Act, Hippo, Bonk, and Mudang. OKX listing Peanut. We have Bybit listing Peanut, Goat, Flog. Blowfin put on Act and Flog. If you need a place to trade leverage on those coins, down below, Blowfin, no KYC. Gorilla posted this list. And yes, meme coin supercycle is very, very real. And if we go look at the meme coin sector right now, guys, we'll use Nexus here. Also, if you're not using Nexus, dive down below. You can jump into all the different sectors: memes, crypto gaming, AI, RWA, build out your watch list, and track over 50 plus chains, but unlimited wallets if you sign up for the pro membership. So when we look at the dashboard here, we're going to go to meme coins. The meme coin is the $65 billion in trading volume. And that's just on like higher grade tokens. We have the trenches right now, which are going crazy, which we're going to talk about in a second. But the meme coin market is just going ballistic. $114 billion market cap. As mentioned yesterday, Dogecoin is valued higher than Ford Motor Company. The F-150s that you see 10 of on every stoplight that you're at in this freaking country, that they're made by Ford, this is worth more than that whole company. So we're starting to see a little bit of how crazy this meme coin super cycle can get. The three that I'm looking at right now, we're going to go over them one by one, is Mog, Brett, and Fwog. I think these three are the next to follow this trajectory of crazy next leg ups and potential listings that we saw over the last couple of days. Let's jump into it. And I want to, like, you guys have to get this in your head. on yesterday's video on Twitter, I see comments like, oh, okay, Johnny, so if I'm looking at, let's go to my watch list. I'm looking at MOG, and MOG's a $900 million market cap. That's a 2x from here. Why would I invest in that? It's only going to go up 2x. Are you guys blind to the fact that the market is telling you Pepe is 10 billion? Dogecoin is 58 billion. We're nowhere near the top for meme coins. Like this is really just the beginning of the madness that we really can see this cycle. Alt season hasn't even happened yet. And meme coins are going to lead that narrative tenfold unless, major shockwaves come through, like a mainstream game, like a mainstream AI application, etc. So I think you're vastly underestimating the power of memes and just how crazy these valuations are going to get. MOG is far from just a 2x in this market. If you look at where it's trading, it's got all the biggest exchanges left. It's got Coinbase, it's got Binance, it's got, if they go on, Robinhood eventually. Like MOG has all the exchanges lined up. And we mentioned yesterday that this one was a fantastic buy. It bounced off that level on the 13th pretty well. And anyone who bought that should be in profit. And we've been talking about MOG for quite a while. But my thesis right now is simple. I think MOG is gearing up and does deserve exchange listings. We see, what is this? A pump for ants? Just the meme is phenomenal in itself. But Coinbase just they're doing their meme due diligence. Coinbase has updated the MOG logo on their app. So it used to have like the wrong / outdated or even no logo. Now MOG is showing the real MOG coin logo. So they are doing their due diligence. And let's just be real. If MOG crosses 1 billion, and if we look at the all-time chart here, we're at all-time highs. This is when the blow-off tops happen. This is when Peanut caught fire. Pepe caught fire when it broke through those levels. This is how ACT caught fire, obviously with the Binance listing, but it just keeps going higher. We're about to be and are currently in price discovery for MOG. And I think this is the perfect time, if it hits that $1 billion market cap, to potentially get these types of listings. And a Coinbase listing for MOG would just be absolutely ballistic. So MOG is number 1. Number 2 is Brett. Now, I'm not saying is in order of conviction. I think all 3 of these are these are the next big mainstream cult meme coins to run. And then one of them I am taking an active trade on because I have spot positions involved with the other ones. So it doesn't really matter. Brett, I think Brett, if you think that SHIB and Pepe, number 1 and 2 meme on Ethereum, listed on Coinbase. You have Whiff and Bonk, the 1 and 2 meme on Solana, both on Coinbase. Brett, on their own chain, this is getting listed. So Brett makes up for more than 70% of the market cap of memes on Base and has onboarded hundreds of thousands of users into the Base blockchain. This is true. I never used Base before Brett. Like, that is facts. So Coinbase listing is inevitable. Congrats to Pepe and Whiff today. If we go look at where Brett is sitting, once again, it might be 1.5 right now, but if Coinbase lists the best meme coin on Base chain, this is going to go ridiculously crazy. And as mentioned yesterday, I think all-time highs, these are breakable in the coming week. We're just 20% away from all-time highs, and then this thing's in price discovery, just like MOG. So they're setting up for these runs if you're paying attention to the right meme coins. Because yes, we had Peanut, Pepe, Doge, ACT, all go crazy, but what's next? You shouldn't be focused on those ones and trying to FOMO into that. What are the next ones that people are like making generational money on? I think it's MOG, I think it's Brett, and then drumroll, I think the last one is FWOG. So FWOG, I fumbled a generational bag on FWOG. I bought FWOG at 2 million. On BullX. By the way, if you're not using BullX and you need a place to trade, that's where the trenches lie. Where coins migrate, they go over to Radium and get that DEX liquidity. You can check out my link down below and you can trade in the trenches using BullX. But I had a buy on BullX on FWOG at 2 mil and I sold at 20 mil. So that was rough. I will kick myself on that for a while. But the thing about the meme coin space is you can't dwell, you have to just move on. As they say, never stop clicking, right? And FWOG, The cult behind 𝗏𝗏 and how quickly it formed is crazy. The artist got rugged on a previous deal, didn't get paid, so they CTO'd it, and 𝗏𝗏 has now become a $600 million meme coin. Let's go find 𝗏𝗏 on the watch list here. $605 million meme coin here in 𝗏𝗏. And 𝗕𝗩𝗘𝗏𝗂, one of the better traders I know. In this moment, I have more 𝗏𝗏 than I've ever had before. Accelerate. And this is what is coming for 𝗏𝗏. You know it. I know it. I think we're going to consolidate here and springboard upward. And I wouldn't be surprised if 𝗏𝗏 is the next in that frog narrative to potentially get a nice listing under its belt, because of the fact that it's in the culture like crazy right now. And honestly, the three that haven't done these crazy runs yet, Mog, Brett, and 𝗏𝗏, they all three have cult communities, crazy liquidity, market caps are on the brink of that breakout level to really become a mainstream meme coin. I think they're no-brainers. This ends in a major SEX exchange listing and a market cap of over $1 billion, only a matter of time. Add in the low 60 cent to 63 cent range, and where we're sitting right now at 62 cents, I am putting in a long position. I am going long on 𝗏𝗏 from these levels. I even took my position a little higher before the dip overnight, but my margin levels are okay. And, you know, we're going to jump in. I'm going to do a 12x on Blowfin. So it is risky. I would never say to follow any of these. It's never financial advice, but I am going to take a stab at a 12x long on Blowfin. You can check out Blowfin and BullX down below in the description for all of your meme coin trading needs. But I am taking a small position, a small, good size position on 𝗏𝗏, 12x cross margin. That is the trade that I am taking right now, because as mentioned in this tweet, and I'm not, you know, Alan's not giving, I had this trade in since last night, but I'm adding onto the position at these levels, and I think we're going to see a springboard up. I mean, 𝗏𝗏 is one of the biggest cultural coins in this market right now, and I am willing to take the risk, and it's risk on season. So 𝗏𝗏, I'm going to take a stab at a position at these levels on a leverage trade, and we'll see what happens whenever we update this trade in the next coming days. So guys, that is it for today's video. We talked about gaming. We talked about memes. I mean, AI, my thesis hasn't really changed, but guys, meme coins are main character. Meme coins are front and center, but that doesn't mean gaming and AI aren't going to have their day. So look, if you feel like you're having FOMO, put some money into some memes, but I wouldn't completely abandon your positions, because when those end up pumping, you're going to kick yourself if you don't get as much out of the meme coin space as you desire. So I would just be well allocated. And since the bear market I mentioned, I'm in on gaming coins, AI, RWA, memes, and it's played out very well. My psychology is still pretty healthy. I don't have as much FOMO as if I'm just sitting on the sidelines. No meme coins driving myself crazy about gaming coins. So you guys let me know your thoughts down below. What are your favorite meme coins? Are you in on 𝗏𝗏? Are you going to follow me on this trade? And yeah, that's about it for today, guys. Let me know your comments down below. Like the video, subscribe. As always, play well, my friends, and stay bullish, my friends.